Bhagavad Gita, chapter 13, Sloka 32. Suridhya, we will do chanting.
Yes, ma'am.
Yatha sarvagatam
Yata sarvagadam
sokshmya
saukshmya
dakansham
dekansham
nopalipyate
nopalipyate
sarvatra
sarvatra
vastito dehe
vastito dehe
tathatma
tathatma
nopalipyate.
nopalipyate.
Very good. Now Shloka 33. Yatha prakasha
Yata pragasya
yatyekah
yaddekaha
kritsnam
rishnam
lokamimam
lokamimam
ravihi
ravihi
kshetram kshetri
kshetram kshetri
tatha kritsnam
takrishnam
prakashayati
prakashayati
bharata.
bharata.
Thank you. Now the meaning part, please everybody on your cameras. Shloka 33. Yatha, as, sarvagatam, all pervading, sokshmyat, being subtle, aksham, the space, na, not, upalipyate, is contaminated, sarvatra, everywhere, avasthita, situated, dehe, the body, tata, similarly, atma, the soul, na, not, upalipyate, is contaminated. So here Sri Krishna ji says, space holds everything within it, but does not get contaminated by what it holds. Similarly, the soul pervades our entire body, and the soul is not affected by the actions of the body. So here now Sri Krishna ji is giving an example of the space. Now what is space? Space contains the entire universe, the atmosphere, the elements, but it is not contaminated because of that everything that exists. Like space is being affected, it is not affected by the atmosphere or the entire universe. Space is there, but it is not affected by what it has. The same way is the soul. In the entire body, soul is there, but whatever the body is doing, soul is not affected. Able to understand? The soul is not tainted due to the karmas that the body is doing. Whatever body is doing the karma, like walking, sleeping, dreaming, eating, anything, the soul is not tainted for that. So, likewise, we should try and develop our mind and brain in such a way that we do not get affected by greediness or by the fantasies, like we don't affected by the bad company. There are bad people also, so we should not get attracted towards them. You should know, your brain, your intellect should know and understand what is good and what is not. In this in this earth there are all type of people, good people, bad people, and we all have the intellect, we all have the brain to think, to understand things. So we need to think and understand and control ourselves. So what goes out of control? The senses, right? Senses make us do, oh, that is very nice. See, like by telling lie, that person got so much of gift. Chalo, you also tell lie and you will also get so much gift. But that is wrong. You have intellect, you have brain, you should think, no, no, that is wrong. I should not do that. Are you able to understand? So we need to control our senses. We need to use our intellect and we need to improve our intellect. How do we improve our intellect? By getting the knowledge. Like now you all are improving your intellect by learning Bhagavad Gita, understanding it. So you should also use in your life. Able to understand? You are learning it, you are understanding it. So what is next step that we use in our life? So you should also try to use it in your life. Try to use slowly, gradually. It is not like suddenly you will do the changes. Slowly and gradually changes can happen. Slowly and gradually you can adapt the teachings of the Srimad Bhagwad Gita. Able to understand? So we can and we will feel and experience everything, but we should be with the same mindset in all the situations and conditions. This will make us go on the right path. See, there are many examples. We will take the example of Karan. Karan was a very intelligent person. No? He was highly qualified and intelligent, but he didn't use his mind, he didn't use his intellect, and he was supporting the wrong people. That is why he was got killed. Now, he was telling that he was giving his own reasons that before my birth my mother left me. Her mother left, right, before his birth itself. Before his birth, immediately after his birth her mother left him. So he was very angry that no, even though I was born to a kshatriya lady, I was immediately after my birth I was left alone. Then the teacher also didn't give him the teachings. So he got angry and he supported the bad people. To what Sri Krishna ji has replied, it doesn't mean that something bad has happened with you, you will also support bad people. You should not support bad people. Even though anything bad happens to you, you have to be always on the right path. What is correct, what is good, you have to do only that. Sometimes we feel very bad, right? Why this bad has happened to me? I will also do something bad. It's a very common behavior of humans. That is the testing time. We should control that senses, that anger. Even though something bad has happened, we should accept it and try to be on the right path. We should not get deviated. Like the body is doing something wrong. Is the soul is getting angry and that soul is also doing wrong? No. Soul is inside witnessing everything, whatever the body is doing. It is not affected by this body's karmas. Same way, if something bad is happening with us, which is not good, even though we have not done anything bad, still bad is happening, it's fine, totally fine. It is no some karma that we have to do something bad is happening. We should control that anger and be on the right path. Able to understand? Chalo, now Suraj will explain.
Yes, ma'am. Lord Sri Krishna said that
Yes, ma'am. Lord Shri Krishna said that
and it won't affect the souls. Whatever
whatever
your
your
body
body
does,
does,
it won't affect the soul. And if bad people try to say something bad to you, then you have to be in the right path. That is only the testing time.
Correct, very good. Suridya,
Yes, ma'am. Lord Sri Krishna is saying that, like, though somebody speak for us bad things, we want to do a right part, and that is the right testing part.
okay, good. Vandita,
yes, ma'am. This Sloka Lord Sri Krishna gives an example of the space, like the universe. It has many things in it, but it is not getting affected. Same way, our body and the soul. Even though our body does so many karmas, the soul does not at all get affected. And we have to be able to control our anger. Even if someone does anything bad to us, we should not be bad and again do the same thing back to them. We have to control our anger. We have that intellect to get to know that we have to control, we should not lie and all that.
thank you. Thank you so much. So we all need to imply this in our life. We have learned, we have understood. Now we should try to use it in our daily life. It is not that everything we will be able to imply, but we can at least try. Now next shloka, shloka 33. Yatha, as prakashayati, illumines eka one kritsnam entire lokam solar system imam this ravi sun kshetram the body kshetri the soul tatha so kritsnam entire prakashayati illumini bharat is the another name for Arjun. So here Sri Krishna ji is saying, O Bharat, just as one sun illuminates the entire solar system, so does the individual soul illuminate the entire body. So here Sri Krishna ji is comparing the soul with the sun and the entire universe with the body. So our soul is working alike as a sun for the body. So every living being in this universe has a soul, whether it is moving or not moving. So, every living being has a soul, so that soul is working as the sun for that body. Able to understand? So just as the sun illuminates the entire earth, so what sun does? Before the sunrise, there is completely darkness, it is night time. So what sun does? After the sun rises, it gives light. It gives light to the entire universe and it illuminates. It gives a new day to us, a new start. Able to understand why Sri Krishna ji is saying about sun, why he has taken the example of the sun. Just as the sun illuminates our entire earth, similarly our soul illuminates our entire body. The sun doesn't get affected by clear weather or cloudy weathers or winter. Sun is there, right? And our soul also doesn't get affected either we sleep, dream, eat, or walk. For this, no one movie is there, Doctor Strange. In Doctor Strange, you can see that no, while the body is sleeping, Doctor Strange's soul is awake and that soul is reading all the books because Doctor Strange went to get some spiritual knowledge. So for that, what happened? Body needs rest, but soul doesn't need any rest. So he made himself so powerful that he made the body take some rest, and the soul was reading all the books. Even then, one more scene was there that the body got injured. So what he did, he took out his soul, and he, some fighting scene was there. He made the soul and the other soul fight with each other, but both the bodies were injured. So same way, no soul is not affected whether the body is, what we say, it is tired or got injured or doing something. You can actually make yourself so much powerful that you start making your soul work for you. One who is soul? Soul is Sri Krishna ji. So when you understand that soul, when you can feel the soul, when you are able to communicate with the soul, that is the ultimate. That is what Sri Krishna ji is trying us to tell. That you make yourself so powerful, so knowledgeable, that you are able to feel and talk with the soul. Do you understand? Vandita, come on, explain.
Yes, ma'am. This Krishna again now he has taken the example of the sun, saying that the sun illuminates the earth, like it gives sunrise and a brand new day to the earth, or if the sun is falling in the darkness. So the sun does not at all get affected even if it's cold, winter, and all that, and even the soul does not even get affected if we are tired, walking, sleeping, dreaming, or anything. The soul does not get affected.
Good, thank you so much. Suridya?
Ma'am, I didn't understand it.
Okay, listen to your friends. Huh? Suraj,
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
explain.
Okay, ma'am. Ma'am, Lord Shri Krishna is telling that the sun illuminates the entire universe. Same thing, the soul illuminates the entire body. And you and sun brings day. If the body is doing any karma, the soul will not get affected.
Very good, thank you. Suridya and Sri Krishna Kanishka.
Now only one.
Suridya, see, it's very simple. What Sri Krishna ji is telling basically that the soul inside us is not affected by whatever karma the body is doing. In fact, the soul illuminates the body. That means the soul gives the guidance to the body what is right and what is wrong. Illuminates मतलब what? सन क्या करता है? रोशनी देता है ना, brightness देता है सब जगह पे. Same way the soul also gives brightness. It shows us the right path. But we have to let the soul do that. We are not able to let the soul do that because we are controlled by the senses, anger and the desires. So what, you remember the process, Sri Krishna ji says that control your senses, control your desires, anger. Then automatically your soul will start controlling your body. And when the soul starts controlling your body, what will happen? Your body will get illuminate. Matlab, the body will understand what is wrong, what is right. Because soul doesn't have any senses. Soul doesn't have any desires. Soul doesn't have any anger. So it will show you the right path. Why we are fallen in the wrong path? Why we sometimes tell lie? Why we sometimes do something wrong? Because we are controlled by senses. We are controlled by the desire, I want this. We are controlled by the anger. In anger we will do wrong thing only. अभी समझ में आया? Come on, explain.
Like saying that the sun uh, illuminate the whole universe.
Very good. Correct. Then what soul does? Soul illuminates the body.
Soul illuminates our body, and we
We need to control our senses, desire and anger. Okay. Thank you. Kanishka.
in this sloka, in this sloka, the sun the sun which is giving us brightness and that thing, we our soul also gives, because our soul not our soul our soul don't have desire and all those things, so that's why soul shows us the correct things. When we are angry, we do something, and we tell lies and do that because of we are controlled by Lord Shri Krishna.
Okay, thank you.